This question is asked in GATE 2006. Let me read it out for you. A cache line is 64 bytes. The main memory has latency of 32 nanoseconds and bandwidth of 1 gigabyte per second. The time required to fetch the entire cache line from the main memory is. So now what is the time required to fetch the entire cache from the main memory? That is what is asked. So if you observe it, they are talking about they are using the word latency and also the bandwidth. The bandwidth is the rate at which the main memory can provide us the information, and the latency is once you give the request for the main memory or any module, once you ask it for some information, in order to locate the starting point of the information or the that particular column, it is going to take some time. So this is, you can compare it as if it is the seek time in hard disk, right? So latency means once you issue the request to get where it is some information is, then the time taken to go to that information and locate it is actually the latency. Therefore, whenever you want some information from the memory, you can think of it as if the time taken will be like this. You have to go and locate that particular column or cell, and then you have to transfer the data that is based on the bandwidth available on the memory, right? So now for this one, the time given is 32 nanoseconds, and then after 32 nanoseconds you have to find out the time which is required to transfer the actual memory, right? Okay, so now since it is given as 1 Gbps, 1 Gbps, right, and the amount of data that we have that we require is 64 bytes, right? So in 1 second or 1 GB of data can be transferred in 1 second, which means 1 byte can be transferred in 1 by g seconds, right? And so 64 bytes can be transferred in 64 by g seconds, right? Now if you write g as 10 power 9, then it will be 64 nanoseconds, right? Therefore 64 nanoseconds is required in order to get the data, read the data from the memory. So this is the definition that I have given you. Okay, we shall see the definition later. This is the question, and then initially in order to locate it, the time taken is 32. Therefore 64 plus 32 nanoseconds is the total time required. So what is it? 64 plus it is 96 nanoseconds. Got it? Now see this. Memory latency is the delay between the moment a memory controller tells the memory module to access a particular memory location and the moment the data is available at the module's output. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral. which means without any security now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.